What is going on, folk? It's NimbleThor here, and welcome back to my mobile gaming quest, where today we are playing Trigger Heroes by Lucky Cat Studios, which is, by the way, one of my favorite mobile game developers. So, Trigger Heroes is a simple top-down roguelike shooter, and a quite interesting one of that, if I may add, because whereas most roguelikes tend to go the RPG or maybe even the sci-fi route, this one is a more bright and colorful 8-bit action game. But then with the roguelike elements that we've all come to know and love, I think a lot of us really love these roguelike games. And that means that we start out with just a basic gun, and then we travel through seemingly endless levels, trying to get as far as we can before we die. And then when we die, we have a chance to upgrade our main character, and then we go in and do it all over again to see if we've become better since the last time we did it. And if you want a quick reference, I've heard people compare this game to Nuclear Thrones, although I haven't played Nuclear Thrones myself. So if some of you guys have played it, I'd love to hear what you think about this game in comparison to Nuclear Thrones. Is it really very similar, or is it better? Is it worse? What are your thoughts on it? We died though very early here, but fret not. We're gonna go in and buy a new character because I think that's about time at this point, and that will make us much stronger once we go in here again. So I want to buy this one up here for 1,000 gold, which I've saved up for. You guys can see it has a lot more HP, it has a lot more attack, and it has more... Well, it has one less speed, actually, but it has much more attack and much more HP, so definitely this seems to be worth it. Let's buy that one, and we nearly have enough to upgrade it, so right now we could actually have chosen to watch an advertisement, which would then have allowed us to upgrade our character, but instead, we're just gonna play one more round, and that will also give us enough. That's how the game monetizes, by the way. We can either buy gold through in-app purchases, or we can choose to watch advertisements, incentivized video advertisements, to get some more gold, or get some more of this currency that you guys can see is dropping from these monsters. And it's a currency that resets whenever we die, this one. So we only need it, really, to buy upgrades within these levels here. This time, let's make sure to survive and see if we can actually get to the point where we can buy an upgrade, because we can do that whenever we finish one of these levels. And they aren't too long, so it should only take, I guess, about a minute or two, if we can survive, that is. We are in World 2 already, so we have already played through the first one. This is not the difficulty level that you'll start out with, don't worry. It starts out a bit easier, and then you get to what you're seeing right now after maybe 30 minutes of playing, maybe only 10 minutes of playing if you're really good at it. But it took me dying a few times before I got to this point. But there are lots of weapons, making it really interesting, and here we have a chance to get one of these weapons. Let's see, what can we get? We can get the laser, so I think we're gonna go for that. It's not my favorite weapon, definitely not. I prefer either the handgun, the stronger version of the handgun, or, oh, we just blew ourselves there, or the machine gun. But this one will still do, though. It's still better than the one you start out with, which is pretty weak. So, oh, guys, we have to be careful now. We only have 46 HP left, as you can see in the top left corner. In terms of the controls, by the way, it's really simple, because we can just hold our finger anywhere and then move around, and you guys can see the joystick on the screen that appears whenever we do that. So it's a pretty simple control setup, and we shoot automatically whenever we're close enough to the enemies. So what can we buy here? Well, we can, for example, buy the revolver, which is one of my favorite weapons. We can also watch an advertisement to get more of this currency, which would allow us to heal up. I'm not going to do that now, but you guys might want to do that when you start playing the game. So if you don't like watching incentivized video ads, well, maybe this game isn't exactly for you guys, because the game is balanced in such a way that you will most likely want to watch some of those advertisements at least. But have a look at this, guys. Look at how strong we are now. We can one-hit some of the enemies, and the other ones we only have to deal, well, I guess 2 hits, maybe 3 hits if we get a really strong enemy. Wait, are we back at the shop again? Huh, that was fast. Okay, so we can heal up. This time, let's definitely do that. Now we have 40, and let's move on here. Once we're done with this entire level, by the way, we have a chance to pick another type of power-up that we then keep until we die, and that's really helpful as well, so we gotta make sure that we've saved up some of this currency here by either watching advertisements or, I guess, killing monsters. But I think we're done here. Yes, there we go. We only have 11 of them, so we don't really have enough, I guess. But let's have a look at it, though. Let's see. This one costs 15. This one is 15. This one is 15. So we don't really have enough. But we couldn't really use this one either, because that's specifically for shotguns. And this one, well, we could have used this one, actually. Higher rate of fire. But we don't have any option to watch an advertisement right now. So, yeah, nothing to really do, guys. I guess that's just too bad. So we are here at level 2 now instead. And let's see if we can get through this one. It is really starting to become quite difficult already here at 2.2, and especially when we get to 2.3, which I think is my record. By the way, we can do a quick swipe to avoid these attacks, but I'm just really bad at that. It takes a lot of training to become good at that, I think. Oh, that was a health pack. Let's take that for sure. And now, with a bit more HP, I'm optimistic that we'll at least be able to complete this section of the world, but I don't know about completing this entire level here. These small green fellas, we can't one-hit anymore, the scorpions. We could that in the previous level, and that just shows you guys how much stronger they become. Oh, he was hiding though. He was hiding, and I didn't see him. We can choose to pay 200 gold or watch an advertisement to revive. But do we want to do that? You know, guys, I'm just going to watch an advertisement, and we'll cut that out, of course, and we'll get another chance at killing that guy there. He didn't play fair. He was hiding under a bush. That's not fair. So it's time for revenge, and there we go. Oh, there was another guy hiding, and another guy. Okay, so it seems there's a guy hiding under every one of these bushes now. Is that it? Is there one over here as well? Is that a guy, if we can shoot him? Nope, there wasn't a guy. Okay, so they are hiding. They're starting to hide, and we have to be aware of that. So we have to be really careful now. But at least we have full HP again when you watch an advertisement to get another life, which you can only do once, of course. But when you do that, you do get full HP, which is quite nice because it allows you to get much further into the game. So, whoa, no, I was so, why can't I dodge, guys? It was so close, but we still got hit though. Oh, there's a guy up there. There we go. And wait, we gotta pick up these. And I think we're good to go to move on to the shop. Perfect, the shop. Okay, what do we want to upgrade? Well, I guess we want to buy some more HP. Do we want to watch an advertisement? No, we don't. We're hardcore. We don't need that. We don't need these upgrades that makes the game easier for us. We can survive just fine on our own. Right, guys? Right? Look at this, though. These guys are starting to get so much HP, and we definitely... No. We definitely need an upgrade for our gun pretty soon, because we're starting to hit too little on these guys. Whenever we start to need 3 hits to take them out, that's when you know you need an upgrade. Especially for this weapon here, which is meant to deal a lot of damage in just a single hit. But we're doing okay though, and I think we might be at the last section. Yes, we were! Look at this, guys. Look at this. So we're on to 2.3 now instead. This time, we have enough to buy one of these upgrades, which is great. So we have bullet time, enemy bullets move slower. That would be kind of useful. But we can also do this one though. The last bullet of a rifle shot does more damage. Or this one here, enemies are pushed back further when they are hit. I think I want to go for bullet time, honestly. So let's buy that. And you guys can see we have 2 upgrades now, which you can see just under the HP bar in the top left corner of the screen. So guys, what do you think about this game? I'm quite enjoying it. I think that, yes, we are somewhat forced into watching some of these incentivized video ads, but that is a price to pay for this being a free-to-play game, and I quite enjoy it. There are 2 different types of control setups, so if you don't like this way of controlling, there's another one, which is somewhat similar, but it does make a difference, and you guys just have to play around with that for yourself. So obviously, I told you guys from the beginning, I love Lucky Cat Studios. I think this is yet another great game from them. Yes, the in-app purchases do go way up. You can buy for up to, I think, $100 if you really want to, but there really isn't a whole lot to spend that gold on once you've gotten the couple of characters that you want to play as, and you can also just play the game, and you will definitely get enough gold to eventually get those, and there are free chests that you can also open that will also get you some rewards. So I'm quite enjoying this game. This definitely gets a strong recommendation from my side, but what do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and let's have a discussion about that. And so now it's time for the mobile gaming fact of the day, which is that NCSoft, the Korean publisher, is really going to focus on mobile in 2019, because they've just announced, and listen carefully guys, they've announced a Lineage 2 mobile, Ion 2, Blade and Soul 2, Blade and Soul M, and Blade and Soul S. I don't know what's going on with all those Blade and Soul games, but all of those games are MMORPGs, and they will be coming to mobile in 2019. Now, this developer is pretty known, sadly, famous for making pay-to-win games. So I don't know what you think about that, but at least they're coming, and I will definitely be checking them out, because maybe there is a diamond in the rough in there, and I really hope that that's true, because I love MMORPGs. But with that said, guys, what do you think about those news? Let me know in the comment section down below, and until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.